community activist and humanitarian Saima Jamal left the comforts of home here in Calgary to travel to Bangladesh to help the Rohingya refugees fleeing persecution in Myanmar. She says she wanted to do something that would have a direct impact on the ground.
Hills and mountains are all cut into just camps right now, and they're just never ending on the roadside. They never had anybody ask them, what happened to them, what do they need. They just had, people dropping aid from trucks way at the end of the road, and they would somehow try and scramble those aid and live off that. But when they had an opportunity from us to ask them what happened to you, they just emotionally, angrily, they'll tell you the story after story about, them running. There's one lady who just said, I was just cooking rice in the morning, I woke up, I was cooking rice, and then all of a sudden I heard gunshots outside my house. And she said, I did not know what happened, but I was so scared. I picked up the kid that I could find closest to me, and I ran. I ran into the fields. And I hid there the whole day. And then I came back home when I couldn't hear any more gunshots. I came back to my house, and my whole house was on fire. And my neighbor's house was on fire, and the whole village was on fire. So I just picked up whatever clothes I could get, whatever I could find, I just ran. I started walking. I found my other son, he came back too. I found my husband, he came back too, and we were walking and we were running. And then while we were running, we were trying to get through the village, they started shooting again. And that's when she lost her husband, she lost her older son, and she just was holding the youngest with her in her hand. And she was just showing me, this is the one, and I survived. For us, we raised over $45,000. So out of that, I gave about $14,000 in cash, Canadian dollars converted to Bangladeshi taka. And from there, we stood up with the Bangladeshi army and our volunteers, and we distributed this $14,000 to about 1,726 families that were standing in long rows. And then after that, we gave about $5,000 to the Bangladeshi army, and we gave that so that they can put that towards bigger projects in the camp.
Jamal hopes her trip will inspire others to help put an end to what she calls a classic example of ethnic cleansing. In Northeast Calgary, I'm Kendra Fowler.